Welcome, guys, to my other video, my review video of the 25th anniversary episode of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. So, here we go. To be honest, I didn't really like it because I thought it was going to be amazing. Like, like I said it to myself, like, oh, it's going to be like Infinity War, but like Power Rangers version. And while I was watching it, the first minute with Tommy, like it got me hyped. Then it went to commercials and stuff, and then when it came back, but I realized that it was only half an hour. And to be honest, specials, especially like the anniversary of like a show, should be like a 1 hour long. But it wasn't. It was 30 minutes, and I was disappointed because there was not enough action at all. Like just like 2 minutes worth of fighting the clones, and that was it. And then they just went home. And this is the thing in Power Rangers Mega Force, we had the legendary battle with all the Power Rangers, all of them, and only a few unmasked, but they had all the Power Ranger outfits. For this one, we only had the Turbo Ranger, Pink Turbo Ranger, Blue Space Ranger, Yellow Mega Force Ranger, Red Time Force Ranger, Blue Dino Charge Ranger, the Special Ranger from Power Rangers RPM, and Samurai, the Special Samurai Ranger. And I think that was it. I think I'm missing one, but the only good thing about the episode was Tommy Oliver with the Master Morpher, and I didn't know that existed, but I'm guessing that he got that from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. And the episode was just rushed. I didn't really like it that much because Draven, he shot the three arrows in less than like 3 minutes, and like final fight with the clones that only lasted 2 minutes. It should have been an hour long. Like gather all the rangers that you can, and then just like interact with one another, figure out what Draven is after and stuff, or just like cruise around the city and like fight the bad guys from Ninja Steel, like the robots, and then set up the story with Draven, like give it like a 2 minute intro of who he is and where he came from, then like plan out what to do with him, and then rescue the other Rangers instead of like saving them like in 10 minutes and then final fight for like 2 minutes and that was it. It should have been longer, and um like I said, yeah, Tommy Oliver was the only good thing about the Ranger episode. And okay, so Draven looked really cool, like a really cool suit, like like a really cool antagonist, and he looked so powerful. But he got defeated like in a minute basically, and the clone battle was only like 2 minutes, and that was it. Hardly any lines with the other Rangers. Like I said, it should have been like a 1 hour special because it's like the 25th anniversary of the Power Rangers. Like I grew up watching the original Power Rangers, like Mighty Morphin, Turbo, one of my favorites, even though a ton of people don't like Turbo. Time Force, Wild Force, in space, going to the Disney era with Mystic Force and Dino Thunder. Yeah, this was really good. And I'm an adult now, basically, but I still love the Power Rangers. I watch Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, but a ton of people don't like the Neo Saban era because they only get like one season with like the normal Power Rangers, and then they go with the Super. Like, what's the deal with the Super Neo Saban? What the heck, Nickelodeon? Like, so just because they're like, oh, let's just make 2 seasons, one normal, and then the second one with like every ranger has like battle armor, so let's just make them like super and give them like a badass suits and stuff for only like a couple of episodes. Then like it's done. Like ever since Samurai, oh, and there was no, well, there was Samurai Ranger, the Gold Ranger, but ever since like Samurai, like the Neo Saban era has always been like give them the super thing on it. It's like, what are they like? Like, why super? Like, why not like a few seasons like normal, and then go to like the advanced battle suit, but don't call it super, because so we got Power Ranger Super Samurai, Super Mega Force, Super Dino Charge, now Super Ninja Steel. Like, what's next with the Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Which, by the way, I looked at the trailer and it looked freaking cool. Like, Super Beast Morphers, like, come on, like, give us a season, all us old school fans, with just normal Power Rangers, and then go to the give them like extra suits and stuff, but don't call it Super, okay? And I can tell that most of the fandom of the Power Rangers is adult, like 99% of it is adults, because, like, they grew up watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers since '93. I mean, like, if you were born in the '80s and you were a kid in the '90s, and then, like, like, you're like in your 30s right now, or like in your mid 20s if you were born like in like the mid '80s and stuff, but I don't care. Like, I watched the Power Rangers, and I know that the Power Rangers are cringy as hell nowadays. It's always been cringy and cheesy, it's a kids show. But like, it's about the action and the story and like the plot about it. Like, I don't care if the CGI looks like from PlayStation 2, like PS1 graphics sometimes, but like, it's still a fun show to watch. And it kind of makes me feel old when kids say like, oh, like, okay, some kids hate the Power Rangers because they're like, oh, it's freaking cringy as hell, what the hell you watching this? But some kids, and I'm not ranting, like, they make me feel old because they have more years of enjoying the Power Rangers, and us old school fans are like, we are watching less or enjoying less because like the kids are taking over. It's kind of like passing the torch, but you want to pass the torch to the generation that is really passionate about it. But I'm not gonna get into that because I don't want to get into like a ranting battle now. But like, like, I know you guys are saying like, bro, it's just a kid show. Get over it. Like, you're an adult. Get a job. Get a life and stuff. Power Rangers are for kids. Get the heck out of here. But I will always be a Power Ranger. You know what to say. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. But for us old school fans, once a fan, always a fan. So I don't care how cringy it gets or cheesy. Still the Power Rangers. So yeah, for the special, it was just too short. It should have been like like an hour long to build up like the suspense and then like the fight scenes and everything. And I really liked how Tommy fought like the copy Tommy with like the Zeo Ranger Red, the Red Zeo Ranger, and the white. Once I saw the White Ranger, I'm like, because I really like the White Ranger. I remember when I was a kid, I just have like a action figure that was like this small, and I used to play with that thing the whole day. And then, like, I saw like I don't really like the Green Ranger right there. I said it. I said it. I don't really like the Green Ranger that much. It's cool, but to me, it's always about that White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power. Oh, yeah, cringy. But I really like. It's like the Special Rangers have like the badass theme than the other Power Rangers because it's like a rock and stuff, but kind of cringy still. But hey, it's like way better than just like go go Power Rangers, ding, 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 go. Like we hear that when like the original Rangers are fighting, but then when the Special Ranger comes, like the rock hits, go Green Ranger, go Green Ranger, go go. Hey, yeah, really cool. But cringy aside, it should have been more more like an hour long. That's what I'm saying. For like at least like 15-minute fight, and then like build up the suspense towards the final fight with Draymond, and then boom. But it was just a 2-minute fight, 1 minute with Draymond, and then like, oh, save the world, and that was it. The thing I like about like the Megazord of like Tommy's that I thought it was gonna be the White Tiger, but then, as we all know, like also old school fans, we watched like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, and their powers got taken away, so they got turned into like Ninja Rangers, and then again to like Power Rangers, but with new Zords. And when I saw like the Falcon Zord, I was like, oh, this is like from the movie, because I thought it was just like, oh, like the White Ranger, like continuity with like the movie. And Like when I saw like that PS2 CGI Falcon Zord, I'm like, oh yeah, it's right there. The graphics from the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movies, like I know the CGI is not great, but but yeah, and I like the Time Force Rangers are awesome, but I know it's to deal with like the actors, like only a few you can be, but it should have been like the legendary battle with all the Rangers instead of just like eight. It should have been like at least 15 or something. But yeah, like I I don't blame the company because like contracts with the actors and some of them are busy, some of them are not really passionate about being the Power Rangers anymore. But the actor who plays Tommy, Jason David Frank, I think it is. I always confuse him with Austin St. John, but I read, I saw some interviews and articles, and I can tell that he's really passionate about being a ranger because you know how some actors when they play like in a kids show and then later on they bring them for like a cameo, but like they're not really into it. But I can tell that Jason David Frank is like really passionate about being like a ranger, like to be a part of that legacy. Like oh, like 25 years of Power Rangers when I was like 18 or something, and now I'm like 30, 40 something. I don't know his age. And like it's good to know that some actors are passionate about their work from like a long time ago, because they like it's kind of like a thing that changed their lives, or it's like a really good show and stuff, like a really good job, and they're passionate about it. Like it's kind of like working with those Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like it's a part of his life now. Like I'm pretty sure that he keeps them close to like the heart. Like oh yeah, the Power Rangers are awesome stuff. So like I came back for like the legendary battle from Power Rangers Mega Force. And now I came back for the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel special, the 25th anniversary, and yeah, like I really liked it. Well, this was my review for the 25th anniversary Ranger special. Yeah, like I said, it's not like I didn't really like it that much. It left me with a disappointment because it was 2 minutes of action and then they went back to their own time. And like I said, it should have been at least 1 hour long to build up the hype for the fight and stuff. But I don't blame anyone, but you liked it or you hate it or some or like mid. So yeah, this was my review. Once a ranger, always a ranger. Later.